The first 30 points of the set, she didn't have a single swing. Now in back-to-back swings, down to the floor to get Minnesota within 2. High ball for Pritchard, blocked there for Husemann.
Was taking it. It was going to be a little higher. She waited on that block and then went up.
Blossom for Horde, and another block for the Gophers. Jenna Wennis that time.
Great job from Jenna Wennis tracking her hitter on that slide.
And put a stamp on a chance to host at Rec Hall. Keep that streak of hosting alive since 1990. And Minnesota lands the first blow in set 3 with Husemann. A fourth set where it was tied at Northwestern early in the season. One of the first big moments they trusted her in. Now doing it hitting too. Shaftmaster goes to Husemann, and much more production tonight out of the middle.
Right off the bat, and they've been going to them in any perfect situation they've gotten. It's
all right, so that gets Minnesota within 1. Blossom and Rollins trying to respond. And Rollins leaning forward, and Husemann after the set, couple of block touches, and then finishes it off.
Making sure that they can't use those middles that they want to go to.
Starcat the service on the receive, and then it's blocked by Stephanie Samity.
Samity can do it all. She tracks this hitter so well and gets.
Sophomore Shaftmaster sends it in. Million. A good kill that time for Minnesota. Ellie Husemann from Koldiga, Latvia. Back the other way. Maryland trying to keep it alive. Sire, McGraw with a nice save. Good rally here, and that one is denied up top by Stephanie Samity. Have the thrilling conclusion to set number 1 in this final regular season matchup between the 10th ranked Gophers of Minnesota and the Terrapins of Maryland. 22 apiece, Maryland trying to retake the lead. This one deflected off of Sire and out of play. Sydney Dowler ahead for Maryland. Shaftmaster setting it up. And a good kill that time from Husemann. Vermillion serves it up. And a strong kill that time from Ellie Husemann. And she'll look to try to see if she can do it again. This time, Ellie Husemann was able to read it well. And this one is denied from Ricks.
Mary Wise, the head coach for Florida, going with her late in the match against Stanford in the midweek. And she starts today, and there's Husemann. Always got her eyes on the middle. A little bump set from the middle, Husemann. A couple people out of position there. And Husemann setting up Hansen to score it for Minnesota. McGraw diving, Husemann with the hands. Over to Landfair, shoving it line, Stuckey there. The set comes from McKissick, and offhands for Beeson to score it for Florida.
That connection, that set just isn't exactly where Landfair wants it.
So she goes to Husemann down the middle, ties it up.
Shaftmaster tried something new, getting those middles involved early.
That's how you know Hansen has a big arm. Stuckey going middle, block solo for Husemann.
He's with that middle hitter. She knows it's a perfect pass. What are they going to do? Get those middles involved.
Blistered a couple of serves in there. Now it's Wennis. Raising the tape. Victoria handled it. Husemann stuffs it down. Minnesota takes set 1. Minnesota back within 7. And Markova has it dug by McGraw. Just at the net and down. Oh, McGraw.
Now that the blockers were too far out, she stepped in there and was confident.
Lennis going off speed, bodies flying all over the place. And Stuckey getting a hand on it. Shaftmaster back setting Husemann.
Even if that means it's going out of bounds, it needs to be over the net.
Dipping serve Taken out there by McKissick, and Husemann puts it back down.
Vision right there, perfect pass. She has to stay with her middle blocker. Does not move until there, and Jenna Wennis is just threading the needle on all of them.
Stuckey the same, behind the 10-foot line. Recovered by Schaffmaster. Wennis rolling, Victoria the first there. Beeson out of the back, into the block. Jenna Wennis turns it around. And Taylor Landfair, but the end of the match, they're the leading hitters again, 13 and 11. And Husemann swats that to the other side.
Has really traveled the road with this team. This may be one of his best, most physical teams, and that says a lot. Pukas back again. Still really getting to know her hitters.
A big win.
Murphy serving Wennis. The speed of that set, Emily.
At her. Even off the net, something they've been working so hard.
Respected by her teammates.
More than in years past, and off the net as well. Melanie Schaffmaster historic.
Middle. Door closed. That's 3 huge plays in a row. With a block error, receive error, 4 attack errors. Minnesota doing it to themselves a little bit, and when they get it going, Husemann. It's pretty. This pass by Nunneveller, but the connections with the setter are not there at all. Just put it where they're not.
Another heads-up play by Minnesota. Oregon's blockers and putting them in a tough situation.
Set number 3 underway, and it starts with Schaffmaster. A really tough serve. And a huge block.
First point of the 3rd set. That is exactly how you want to start. Getting Pukas high on the net.
Mutiri able to take it down with them, but again, the Gophers never give up. Dig by Cece. No.
To reach their hands in more because they're not going to get all the way there at their feet.
Georgia Murphy saving, but it's so tight. Brooke Nunneveller is just literally in the shadow.
Julia Hansen did such a great job of waiting and then going up. And you see, even in an off-speed situation, she's able to put a ball down pretty hard.
Yep, and she was... Blocked straight back down at Nunneveller. In the spring of 2021, she had 22 kills. She's sitting at 21 now.
A tough out-of-system swing. Impressive that she even got a swing on it, but great identification.
McGee serving. Big time block.
4 big hands in front of Call.
Cece serve. Block is there. Schaffmaster, one of the best blocking setters in the country.
And on that particular set, she's almost in a still high contact when she's setting that ball. It's really neat to watch her set the offense.
Increased roll for Lauren Crowell. She had the first swing. It's Husemann on the second try for Minnesota to tie it up. With Minnesota down 2, it's Cece McGraw at the line. Schaffmaster push for Wennis. Bacchini had the first one and into the block. Husemann over again.
Side's on the right, so you're going to take a look here at number 10. That takes her out of the offense, and she actually didn't get the tip. So a well-executed play, strategic play by Hambly's team.
Good up by Levy to keep it alive, and then the block in the middle for Husemann.
Going up hard and swinging big and thinking that they have a point. You just deny it. There's just something rude about it that I love.
Well, Rude twice. Back-to-back points. Husemann tipping over that Rude block. High set over the Minnesota block and run down by Landfair. Husemann taps it home.
And blocked by Schaffmaster.
Up a really nice block there. You know, the Pepperdine hitter probably had a better shot, so I buried it into Schaffmaster's hands.
Yeah, that's part of what makes Schaffmaster such a key part of this team on both defense and offense, and that one is down.
Has historically been an outside hitter and is now playing right side as McKenna Walker plays left side, and so I think Jenna Winnes probably knew that she hadn't set that block up appropriately.
Great swing there from, Ellie Husemann.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. The Minnesota block is not well formed over there on the right side or against Pepperdine's outside hitters, so they've got some work to do.
Wow, great vision there from, Ellie Husemann.
And Winnes is looking to pass and hit here, so.
Oh, that one slammed down, up from Schaffmaster, down from Ellie Husemann.
For ninth here, she's really nice, doing a nice job. I'm also incredibly impressed by Melanie Schaff.
Fortunately, Minnesota, I don't think the pink hair ties hold the same meaning. Ooh. Wow, what a block there.
Found herself kind of clipped there by Ellie Husemann. You can see that left hand pushing back into the center of the court. Really nice. Yeah, so Cece McGraw'll serve. She can get hot from the service line. Washington State got a couple passers back there.
And up top here, great block there by the Gophers. And right there, another point for Minnesota. The defense showing out for the Gophers. That's kind of the rhythm so far this game in this first set.
Here, and you can see Janssen just not totally comfortable.
In the meantime, Gophers, Wooker coming out of the game. Kilkelly serving it up right here. Brings a lot of experience to this Gopher team. Played 118 sets as a freshman. And right there, Gophers pick up another point. So tied up 2-2 here. Washington State serving it up. Norville. And a great kill right there by Husemann for the Gophers.
But it's a better swing. She's got to work her way into this match.
So that's error number 6 for Janssen on the match. Oh, you just can't do that for Janssen. They were just right there, the Gophers.
And nothing, it's really hard when you have a ball like that. There's not a lot that you can do, right? It's awkward. She's trying to tip it, no coverage.
Yelishirova back in for the Cougars after sitting out from the timeout. Schaffmaster able to keep it alive there with the dig. Hit from Wooker and a block once again. Husemann right up at the net to make her presence known.
They're up in front of Yelishirova. You can see Yelishirova takes it into. Really nice job.
Janssen with the serve. Oh, perfect setup right there by Schaffmaster. Husemann with the kill right at the net.
Beautiful save. You can see this pass is really tight. She just gets a hand on it. And Ellie Husemann perfectly timed. Nobody.
It's good to see Washington State's bench getting some communication. That's been an issue for the Cougars to start off this match. Oh, the setup there by Schaffmaster. She's going to try it again. Oh, Landfair. Oh, saved by the Cougars. Basham. And no, runs out of time and space for the Cougs.
She can go on a run. Really important for them to continue to build this momentum.
Janssen with the dig. Timmer over the top. Great dig right there by Winnes. Served up for Landfair. Katie Ryan over the top. Great block by the Gophers. And there's that defense you were talking about, Meredith, coming out of that timeout.
Which allows her to tool the block and get the kill for her team.
One of the top recruits in the country last year, and she has been a factor here early on in her young career. Run the middle, and that's successful as well, put down by Husemann.
To get their middles involved when it's in perfect scenarios, and you can see she is up and ready to swing. So excited to get up there and put it down, but you got to really focus on keeping your body out of the net.
And the middle again of the kill by Ellie Husemann.
She is controlling those balls and setting up Schaffmaster to be able to have any option.
Husemann on the season. Tipped over. Husemann sends it back. Landfair off the top of the block, still alive. Right into the block of Winnes.
high you can get, but it's about how far you can press your hands over the net and how long you can hold your hands over the net.
Fair. All options open.
Guchtikin with the first one. Ashburn setting in this rotation, and Orgel is turned back by Wennis.
It's a little off balance, but it doesn't matter. Point's point.
Now McGraw serving Wisconsin out of system, and Franklin is rejected. Schaffmaster and Husemann up front.
It's just shot.
Blow him up. Danielle Hart out of the timeout. Wooker in her first border battle having a big set.
3 weekends, the first 6 games, and she's still putting up double-digit numbers every single match that she's played so far.
The first ball goes to Ellie Husemann to start set 2. So the freshman libero, J. Guchtikin for Wisconsin with the service. And Husemann at Ashburn, and a kill for Husemann. Connor Onion, Emily Eamon from Minneapolis. Badgers are back on the court after a timeout, and Minnesota extends the lead to 4 on the block after taking set 1.
At the service line to start things out for the Gophers. 1-1 in Big Ten play. Thomas Ilara already has that stopped by Minnesota. Schaffmaster once more, one of the best servers on this team. Thomas Ilara, they go to her again, and again she is denied, and Minnesota is going to go up 2-0. Already great signs when you're a freshman. And tapped in by Husemann, untouched on that play. First set win, by the way, of this early Big Ten season. They were swept by Wisconsin. They were swept by Illinois. Can they get one here on the road?
Cross-court angle by Landfair to score.
And it wasn't easy, I think, to have the vision to find that space as the rejection by Wennis and Husemann gives the point to Minnesota. Hitting 700. That is math I can do at this point. Russo looking for Thomas Ilara. Touch block. Thomas Ilara a little hesitant, and she is rejected.
Tammy, she saw the ball. She waited for the ball to come down a little bit lower, and then swung right in.
Schaffmaster is going to start things out in set number 3. Out of system, and it results in a Minnesota point. It has been Husemann and Wennis at the net.
It starts from the serve, so the serve is really strong by Schaffmaster. She's doing a nice job of finding just up and over the block.
And Kelly makes it a difficult return, and they get a free ball. Husemann puts it away in the offense. So back setting it and stopped. That was Catherine Randor who had that rejected.
Right. Look at McKenna's eyes, really
because she never had to pick up any of those kill attempts, unlike other liberos. Husemann is going to reset for Minnesota, gets it right back. Beautiful offense by the Gophers. They're really clicking in set.
Looks so good when it's played at such a high level like that. So you got Husemann just delivering.
Get that one.
Here's Amaya Jones serving. Little 3 ball, beautifully done, executed by Ellie Husemann. Back. Oh, that's a monster block.
Landfair, solo block, 1-on-1, straight down.
Landfair, money pass, all options available. Husemann unloads. Show some confidence in your hitter. It's a fine line to walk, especially when they're in middle. Delaney McSweeney, of course, a long one too. Can't set McSweeney on that. McSweeney handles this. CeCe McGraw, left hand, bringing it back into play. Phenomenal play by the libero. That's a note from the block of Minnesota. She had a breakout season last year, led the Gophers in kills. It is the Great Wall of Minnesota. I don't see a seam anywhere.
Earlier, they were 40th last year in D1, now 5th. Huge block.
Yeah, that low seam right between the forearms, if you will. There's a little tiny triangle there. It's a good idea. Tinkle again, magical. It's like an electric fence. It is just rejecting every attack. 10 total blocks. Big blocking assignment over there as well as she tries to control Wenis. What made that such a solid play?
Sweet put away, right in between the block.
Urquhart reaches in front to pass that ball. Story of the match, 12 blocks for Minnesota. That is a huge number. Heavy roofs, extended awnings too from the Minnesota Gopher. There's Jones, but Schaffmaster brings it back in. We're playing one-arm volleyball. They had an opportunity to run the middle.
Well, that's blocks. Ellie Husemann and Taylor Landfair combined.
And get herself in a great lineup to be able to press her hands over and block.
This could be the longest match ever.
I just love watching volleyball.
Here's Cook, and that block stays in this time.
You can literally see that with how the ball is turned back into that middle of the court.
And the grad senior CeCe McGraw serving here. Cole Heed tips it over. McGraw up to Schaffmaster. Down from Husemann, and that one.
That 31 that Melanie Schaffmaster sets, that push set, that's so quick. Good to see her swinging aggressively again.
Back serving again, Zuloff. Schaffmaster out to Wenis. Hayworth out and blocked from Husemann. Another attempt from Ganis and blocked again by Husemann. Kept alive. Schaffmaster with the swing, kept alive by Gosnell. And over. Schaffmaster back out to Husemann. Picked up by Zuloff. Sarame out and blocked.
Wow.
To close out that point from Husemann. Wow.
Fabulous rally, fabulous defense all around. Really well called. And that was a...
She heads back to the service line after that big block. Sends it over. Merzik receives it. Free ball over for Northwestern. Rousseau sets it up on the slide. And it's Husemann. She gets her first kill. Merzik with the serve now. Goes cross court. And a quick set to Husemann in the center. As Wright's back at the line. Grimes. And Northwestern denies Holland.
A lot of that can be attributed to Dave Shondel's off-season workout program that he puts the girls through. And that can be attributed to the hard work put in the off-season, and it's showing today for Lourdes Myers.
Great up from Chicoine to keep it alive. Put back over by the Wildcats. Free play for Northwestern. It'll be out of system. And San Giacomo puts it on the floor. Back row from San Giacomo. That play is alive and well, and it finds the floor. It's Ellie Husemann, a name we have not called today. They come out with some fire. They force extra points and win it 27-25 in the third, and now they're up big here in the fourth. Keeney from the left side, blocked by the Wildcats at the net. Northwestern allowing just 1.6 blocks per set.
It's kind of the only thing been holding them back here today in this game.
Shin with a straight shot. Hudson taps it over. Raven Colvin takes a bad bounce off her left hand. And the Northwestern Wildcats are doubling up the Boilers. 16-7 here in the fourth.
Boilermakers, as we see this one play out, and
so she's actually swinging her arms to the sideline, which is not helping her cause.
Good swing there for Ellie Husemann in the grad transfer from Minnesota.
The ratio you kind of want is a 1-to-1. Right now they're at 6 aces, 8 errors, so a little high error, but they're scoring points.
The rejection at the net. Well done by the Wildcats.
Again, getting herself involved. She has a lot of experience. Right now, actually, both of those blockers.
3 kills, 28 assists, 4 digs, and now just add an ace to it. She can do it all. Overpass. Husemann sends that one to the floor.
She has been so dominant with just the range of hitters